No, that's fine, you guys are good if you can see, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, you're in the way of that.
Here, I'll move over
Here,
this
I
way.
can move it.
No, I'll move this way. Here.
Okay. Ta-da!
Make yourself comfortable. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple little things for you today. I'm gonna do a vegetable melody, and we're gonna do this without any water, okay? And I'm also gonna do an egg, and I'm gonna show you how that works. I have this little induction cooker, and everybody asks me, do I have to have this to cook? No, this is just a good way for me to demonstrate without having to turn my back.
Yeah.
But a lot of the new houses are starting to put these type of stoves in there.
Mhm.
So we let people know it works on every stove. This, gas, whatever. And I'll do the egg on the gas, you know,
Okay.
electric, whatever you have. It doesn't matter, you
Okay.
know. So, and a couple things, when you're cooking with stainless steel cookware like this that's got the cast iron and aluminum in it, you want to make sure and cook it medium to medium low, and then once it gets to its temperature of 180 degrees, you want to turn it to low and then just let it cook, because you don't want to overcook it or get it too hot, because it's almost like a Dutch oven. Yeah, because once it starts cooking, you're going to be cooking all the way around. It's because it gets hot from the bottom, the sides, the top, the whole thing gets hot all the way around, the same temperature. So that's why it cooks so well, you know, and does what it's supposed to do. So what I did, I got some veggies together. I don't recommend taking the skin off your vegetables, because that is where all your vitamins are. So I cleaned them really well with a little brush, and this is a nice little cutter. I'll talk to you about this, but if, this was something that we added into our collection, which we love, but if you decide you want to host a little get together or whatever, let me know, and then this is a free little gift for you as a hosting gift. So I washed these, and what we're gonna do, I just usually cut the ends off, and then I just cut these up. This thing is, I love this cutter.
Wow.
It's got like a little cutting board on the bottom.
Yeah,
that's great.
Perfect. Yeah, I wonder who thought that one.
Oh my gosh, somebody does a lot of cooking now.
Yeah. One of our consultants, he lives in, where does he live? I think he lives in back east somewhere, but he came across this, and so he got interested in it, and he was the one that introduced it to the owner at Kitchen Craft. So, and Dave's like, oh, love it, you know, let me get some of those, and we'll give them to all the consultants, and then they can give them as gifts or whatever they want to do. So this is our 1 quart cookware, and this is the smallest one we have. And I'll tell you, this size cooks a lot of veggies. So I have a lot of people that'll say, oh, well, maybe I should go up, maybe I should go to a 2, maybe I should go to, but when you see how much you can put in this, it's amazing, especially if it's like 2 of you or 3 of you. It's a perfect size. So I tell people you don't need to go up unless you want a bigger size, but in the broccoli. And so the carrots, as you guys know, great beta carotene in there, so you get a lot of your vitamins. Great for fighting cancer. We found that out. Same with the broccoli.
Yeah,
Broccoli, I do too.
I eat a lot
Yeah.
of broccoli.
I do too.
The nice thing about cooking with the cookware, it doesn't, you know how you get, we'll go through, but you know how you put water normally and you boil it and it gets all mushy?
Right.
It doesn't happen with this.
Oh,
That's
really?
so no. Everything comes out so.
And I love vegetables, and I
Me
think
too.
if I had something where I could cook them like that without water and what have you, I'd probably cook them all the time and just have them in the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
So that
I
For
do
go
nice.
that
grab
a
a
lot.
bowl, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do the carrots and some broccoli, both great cancer-fighting vegetables. I'm going to add a little bell pepper. So I don't know if you guys know this, but this was something that we found out, that the color red and yellow, if you add this to food when you're cooking for kids, it makes them hungry. And the reason being, if you ever notice, every fast food restaurant, McDonald's, Burger King, all of them, their signs are all red and yellow.
Wow.
So that's, kids always see red and yellow and they get hungry and they want to stop at McDonald's, Burger King, you know. But yeah, so add red and yellow and it will Make your grandchildren hungry for
You know,
vegetables.
I got something about peppers that I didn't know.
What's that?
When they have 4 knots on the bottom,
Uh-huh.
it's cold. And if it's 3 knots on the bottom, it's hot. So
Oh,
you're
really?
supposed to use them,
Oh,
the 3
really?
knots you're supposed to use in hot foods, and the other ones are, the 4 knots are
Huh.
sweeter.
Oh, I didn't know
So-
that. Oh, good to
So
know.
it's different, like when you're making salads or stuff, or
Yeah.
stuff you're gonna cook, they'll be a little bit spicier or hotter if they've got the 4 knots. So you wanna use them in cold stuff.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, the other way around.
Oh,
And
that's
the 3 knots are for hot food.
Oh,
I'll be darned.
wow.
So if you're gonna cook something that's like a pasta salad
Yeah.
or something that's gonna be cold,
Yeah.
you do the 4.
Do the 4. Oh, okay. Well, these are 3.
There's a 3.
That's a 3 knot.
Oh, now wait a minute, so the 3 knots is hot?
Hot, yeah, just remember HOT.
Really?
3 letters.
Yeah, these are
And
bell
cold is
pepper
4.
though. So I wonder, because I've never had a hot bell pepper though.
They're not hot, it's
Oh.
just that they're stronger in
Oh,
flavor.
stronger in
So
flavor.
they're stronger in
Oh,
flavor, so if you want
okay.
it lighter,
yeah.
you use the 4.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now I'm gonna have to look at all the bottom of the bell peppers when I buy them.
I didn't know that
Awesome.
until I was in a cooking class one time and they were talking about it, and I said, well, I'm gonna get all confused with the knots. They said, no, because hot is 3 knots.
HO2, yeah,
HOT.
HOT. Yeah.
That's good.
Wow. That's great. Sometimes when I'm doing this demonstration, I'll use corn. Corn on the cob?
I love corn on the cob.
You
too.
do not cook with any water with your corn on the cob, okay? I use it, I'll cut it in half and I'll put them in here so you can do 4 halves. Or if you wanna go into a bigger pot or use the 10-inch, the one skillet, all that.
Mhm.
But just put the corn in there, rinse it, drain all the water out, put it on the stove, cook it that's what sold Ray. We had corn.
Mm.
He got sold on everything, but when he had the corn and the broccoli, he's like, I've never tasted corn so sweet and it had nothing on it. No butter, no salt, nothing. He goes, I could eat it just like this and not put anything on my
Wow.
corn. So, okay, so we've got all of our veggies in here, and then normally what we would do is
Put
add
water.
Yeah, and we would drown them. And then we would put them on the stove on high and boil them until they're done. And then we would make sure they were dead. Stab them and jab them and poke them.
Yeah, and then you,
Yeah, and so, but we're not gonna cook with any water. We're gonna take all that out. We're not gonna use any water whatsoever. And you can see too, I mean, just that little bit of time I put it in there, you're already taking away some of the
Yeah.
nutrients and vitamins because that's what
Yeah,
you might as well
you
drink
can't
the water if you were gonna do it the other way.
Yeah,
Because that's
exactly.
where all your
because it's got
vegetable.
all the,
Yeah.
stuff in it.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on and we're gonna start this on medium and then get that going.
And how long does it usually take to cook them?
About 10 minutes.
Wow.
I did an artichoke the other night. Again, no water. Just I put it in my pan. I cut the the little stem off, and then I always trim my leaves a little bit because they're so pokey.
Yeah.
And it was a huge artichoke, and so I just did one because Ray doesn't like artichokes. But
I love them.
put it on, and I
too.
do too. And I put it on. I got the vapor seal, and I'll show you how that works. Once it did, I just turned it all the way to low, and I let it cook. And then about 10 minutes into the cooking, I just turned the stove off completely because I was cooking other stuff. And I just let it continue cooking while I finished my rest of my dinner. And
So it's just vapor lock cooking.
yeah, it is, yeah. Once it locks in, it just locks in all the flavor and the juices and all the nutrients, everything. So we're gonna get this cooking. Let's see, we got that. So you're gonna see here in a minute that this is going to,
Lock
you're
up.
gonna see a little vapor, like a little bit of steam coming out of there.
Mhm.
And once that happens, we're gonna turn that way, way down.
Now, but you put the water in there and then you poured it out. Do you have to do that?
No, I just wanted to show, yeah, it was
okay.
just demonstration, yeah, but
Okay.
there's no water.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, I always wash my veggies, they're gonna
Oh,
have a
I do
little
too,
bit of
yeah.
moisture on them, so
Yeah.
that's always fine. So you can see how this lid spins really free right there.
Mhm.
That just means that it's starting to build the vapor inside,
Mhm.
okay? And once it does that, you can turn this all the way down to low. And what it's gonna do it's gonna seal. So what happens is the metals expand, and then once you cool it down and you turn it to low,
Extracts, yeah.
it cools down and all the metals extract in, and then it's gonna build a vapor lock here. So see, now the lid's not gonna spin like it did before, you know, so now we'll let it cook. We'll let that do its
That was
thing.
quick.
Let it do its little thing there. Now an egg, I'm gonna get some egg for you. I'm gonna do the egg on the gas burner. So an egg, you guys know, it doesn't have any natural fat.
Yeah.
So it's gonna stick to everything. You're not gonna have any pot in the world that it's not gonna stick to. So what I do to have a little barrier is I just use real olive oil and just the spray, but real pure olive oil. So I just put a little bit in there, just so it has a barrier and doesn't stick. And then I'll use the gas stove. I'm just gonna turn this on about medium low. Put the egg in there. And I'll show you too. I'll let that cook. Probably 3 minutes or so. Okay.
Now, I was just gonna, you just walk away from it, or?
Yeah, and just let it cook. Do its thing. You don't have to. You just let
3
it.
minutes, huh?
Yeah, about 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah.
Seriously, you don't have to do anything like, because usually you have to.
Scramble it, or well, if you want it scrambled,
Yeah,
you
from the
scramble it.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna do like an over easy or, over
Okay.
hard or whatever you wanna do. And so we'll just let that start cooking on its own, and then this is cooking. So we'll let those two do its thing, and while those are cooking, I'll explain to you how all this works, okay? Because everybody wants to know, how does this work? So what Kitchen Craft did, unlike, like All Clad, like this is an All Clad pan, and this is a nice pan, and you guys can feel the, it's heavy, it feels good. The thing with All Clad is it's stainless steel, which is great, so it cleans up well, it
Get
heats
all the
well.
layers in.
Yep, and it's 2 or 3 layers, as well. But it's not complete stainless steel like ours. So if you take this, and you take first of all, if I take this off, it would do it.
help.
Yeah. Okay. So that's stainless steel. So you know when you have a stainless steel pan like that, so you've got a good stainless steel pan. You take something from, this is stainless steel, but it's only one
layer.
ply. Yeah. So with L-Clad, I believe theirs is 2 ply. With Kitchen Craft, it's 3 ply. And we do surgical stainless steel. So they do like the doctor's office stainless steel. So very good stainless steel, which I can contest to because I have that in my knees. So I'm glad that I'm cooking on something that I know that's in my body already. So I'm good with that.
Just don't walk by that magnet.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. I have to go through the thing every time, those little
Oh, I bet,
the
yeah.
metal detector
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I always have to say, I have knees, bony knees, and they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay. They check it. Okay, go.
Oh, my God.
So what Kitchen Craft has done, they have taken all of these. So all these pots are good in different ways. So you've got the stainless steel or the aluminum pan, okay, which is great for the heat induction, great for non-sticking, things like that. You've got your Teflon coated pans, which nothing sticks to it. The problem with these are the Teflon this comes off and it ends up in your food or in you. And then you end up throwing it away and you end up going back and buying another $30 pan. So over, 5, 6, 7 years, you've spent $300 or $400 just in these silly little pans right here that are really not really good for you. Let's see how our eggs doing here. So we've got, I'm gonna flip them over here. I have some people that'll do, not me. Not me, because it'll be on the floor, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not a good flipper anyway, so this is gonna be an ugly egg, but it's an egg. And then,
Okay, the bottoms.
yeah.
My pots and pans seem to always get, that kind of golden look on the bottom, or, after a while.
Yeah,
And,
and
you have to scrub them and everything.
you won't get that with this, okay, because of the stainless steel, because this is surgical stainless steel. Nothing's gonna stick to it. You're not gonna get the discoloration.
Wow.
We also have, and I'll show this to you, but with all of your sets, you get, this is a biodegradable stainless steel cleaner. It's made in Arizona. You just take a little bit, I just do like a little bit, you make it like a paste in your pan. Take a paper towel, just rub it like if something got, say you burnt something, you know, and you can't get it all off. Just take a little bit of that, rub it around there, take it off. It comes out looking just as beautiful like it is right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so great, it's great stuff. So they give you a bottle of that with everything that you have. Okay, so there's your egg. And like I said, I'm not a good flipper, but there's no, so we didn't really use anything, just a little bit of olive oil on that one, and no salt, no nothing, but you can add what you want to it. But, and then the, give you guys little plates later, but. And then on this, if you just took a paper towel, I mean, if you really wanted to, I'm just gonna use this water just because we're here, but we're not using this for anything else. And if you just wiped this out, you can see nothing.
Sticks.
No. I mean, you could pretty much just wipe it out and go on with your next cooking if you wanted to. I mean, I wash it, and they are dishwasher safe as well. So if you ever want to put them in the dishwasher,
And
you
the
can.
handles don't turn in the dishwasher?
No. I wash my pans by
I do too,
hand, but
but you know, when you got another one in the house.
exactly. I find it in the dishwasher,
Yeah.
you know, because somebody makes it into the
I wonder
dishwasher.
who that is.
He's helping, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have cast iron, which is awesome. We all
Yeah,
know
I love
cast iron.
yeah.
The only thing with cast iron is once you season it, you don't wash it. So you're seasoning it, you're cooking with it, you're wiping it out. So not very sanitary. I mean, really, if you think about it over time, you're just recooking everything over and over. But it's good and it's great when it comes to heat, you know. So like I said, what Kitchen Craft did was they took all of these metals and they wrapped it into one pan, into one pot. So you've got the cast iron, you've got the aluminum, and then 3 layers of surgical stainless steel. So you get the whole heat induction just like you were cooking for each one of these individual pans, which is great, yeah. So that's how they came up with, and they're the only company out there that does this type of cookware. They're the only ones. So
It's very cool.
let's see, we've got it. This is still doing good. We've got a little bit of time on that one too. So again, this is the 40-year-old. We call this cookware heirloom cookware, and the reason is because you can hand it down from generation to generation if you wanted to, and it's always got a lifetime warranty. So if you gave this to your grandkids and something happened, if it got, their handle broke or something, all they have to do is call and say, I have a piece of Kitchen Craft cookware, and they don't ask for a receipt, they don't ask for what, as long as you have it in your hand where you got it from, they don't care, it's now warranted for you. So it's a lifetime for whoever has it, yeah. So it's very, very nice. So a couple things. This is the difference between like the All-Clad and all the others is the way that they did it. They did the 110 gauge multi-thermal core with the vapor seal. That way it can cook all the way around. So they do like the 360 cooking. So it cooks all the way from top, bottom, and sides in. They also did a few things that you'll notice on here is they didn't do any rivets on the inside of the pan so that you don't get any bacteria. They didn't do any, the edges are all smooth edges, so non-drip. So you don't, when you pour out, they're not gonna drip all over the place, which is really nice. Yeah, which is real good. Yeah, same with the pots with the lids. It's the same. Oops. There we go. So they got your edge, so your dripless edge, so when you pour it out, it's not gonna drip over. And you guys can pick these up if you want to feel the difference too in the side, because they're not super heavy, even though they're great quality and layered,
No, they're not. They're nice. I like this too.
Yeah.
It's comfortable,
It is. It's got a nice, so they've got the thumb
Yeah.
grip here, and they've got the grip underneath so you're not gonna burn yourself.
Wow.
And they've also done that on the lid, so when you pick it up like that, you're not
That's
gonna burn
cool.
your fingers, you know.
Yeah.
And again, you can use it so you're not burning your
Yeah,
countertops.
it's really cool.
So
Yeah.
all of the cookware you can do that
Mhm.
with. You can
Wow.
put all of them like that. So that way you're not burning your
Hmm.
countertops, your fingers.
You can take this if you were cooking like for a large group or something, you can take that and you just sit it on the lid and just
You
take
could.
it right on the
Yep.
table
Yes.
and just have everybody
Ex-
scoop out.
Yeah,
Exactly,
right.
yep, you could. They've also they came up with this patented panhandler.
Mhm.
So this just slides right on the side, and that way you just put that on there. And as you can see with these, when you put them on to get them out of the way, they kind of sit back a little ways.
Mhm.
With this one, when you put it on, all the juices and everything drips right back into the pan.
Oh.
So you can just stick it like that.
And
you
does
know.
the little one come with that?
Clever.
You can have that with all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
move
it
that
fits on
around.
every one of your
Oh,
tab.
okay.
Yeah, every one of them. So
Is that something you buy extra if you bought one piece?
if
Or-
you're actually with one piece, you would buy it extra. If you get any
Yeah,
type of a set, it
set.
comes with. Yeah, yeah. So you get quite a few different things, and we'll go over a couple specials that they're offering right now
Okay.
with the new ones. So I'm going to turn this off, let it finish cooking. Just let that finish cooking for a little bit longer. Did you guys want to try that egg? You're
Yeah.
more than welcome to. If you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna try it?
No, that's okay.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Okay.
You can.
I'll watch you.
I'll give you your own little plate for your veggies. You might want to
Okay.
try the veggies when
Yeah,
you're ready.
okay.
They showed, we had this little thing, the depth of the artery we had made. So it shows, how our arteries are all clean when we're born and open. And as time goes on, as we're adding grease and oils and fats and
Mhm.
things to our food, obviously it plugs up our arteries and we end up in the hospital and we're doing stents and bypass surgeries, and I know all about that with my mom and dad because both of them went through that. So
Yeah.
it's always gives you thought of, about eating healthier, and that was the whole thing. I was like, not only is it wonderful cookware and it's got the lifetime guarantee, but it's helping me and my family eat healthier, and lose weight and feel better. I just feel better, so it's really good.
This actually tastes good.
Doesn't it? I mean, and there's
Yeah.
nothing added to it. It's
Mhm.
just the plain egg with nothing. Like I said, it's amazing.
And I didn't say you.
And
I would expect you to.
Oh, yeah, I know. The bad thing is when you get all this, you do all your vegetables and you get them all cooked and you do it the old-fashioned way with the water and the boiling and everything, and then they taste so yucky, and then we're adding
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
salts and
Yeah.
butters and all that
Right.
stuff that you just don't want to add any of that stuff to.
Huh.
So, we also have bakeware, and we'll go over that. But this is our griddle. And I'll give you all the information for the website too. We have cookie sheets, and we have one of the best in the world cookie sheets. It's all stainless steel, so nothing sticks to it. They do loaf pans, cake pans. They do all of
Wow.
that. Yeah, so they've got a whole line of stuff. So it's not just the cookware for your
cookware.
kitchen. So let's see how we're doing here. It feels like this is sealed up pretty good. As you can see, it's like you can lift that.
Mhm.
It's sealed. It's like, and then if you guys were to touch, if you touch this, if you want to do it, but just lightly, but you can feel the temperature, top,
Uh-huh.
sides, bottom, all the same.
Uh-huh.
So it's cooking evenly all the way
All the way
around.
around,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like a little Dutch oven.
That's a
I mean,
good
it's
point.
what it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna take this in the trash can.
Here, I'll take it.
Okay, thank you.
And then I don't know if any of you have kids or military, but because Kitchen Craft is an American-made company, we were given by the military to put all of their military emblems on the handles for all Kitchen Craft. So if you're,
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
and they do it for free.
Oh,
So,
wow.
and they only let us do it because we're an American-made company. So we went in, and so now we're going into all the military bases and actually doing cooking shows for,
Oh,
That's
military
very good.
bases,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great.
yeah. which
Who would-
they
I
love.
mean, you know, for people, they would love that.
Oh, yeah, well, it is, and they just actually, with this new corona pandemic, they did a new set for the frontline workers and for like the fire and police departments, and they're gonna do the same thing, yeah, which is great.
What did you do? You got it.
Oh,
I got a cough.
she's got a tickle.
I got a tickle, so I'm gonna put my mask on.
Now, if you guys ever get like this, so let's say, ooh, look at how pretty that is.
Oh, no,
Ah,
great.
Beautiful. If you guys ever get in your cooking in your cookware, and probably should have let that cook just a little bit longer, but that's okay. And your lid gets stuck because you've got that vapor lock.
Mhm.
You may get to the point where like, oh, I can't get my lid off. All you do, turn the burner back on for a second or two, and it'll release the metals, and then the lid comes right off. Yeah, I was cooking some pork chops, and I got them all cooked. They were cooking, and it was, and I had put some pineapple and stuff in there, and I went to take the lid off, and I was like, oh, I can't get the lid off, and I was trying to twist it, and I'm like, oh no, and I didn't know, this was right when I first got my set, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? And I thought, well, wait a minute. So I turned the heat back on, and sure enough, it released it just expanded the metals, and sure enough, it just came right off. So I had told Dave, our owner, I said, well,
The vegetables are just so.
aren't they gorgeous?
vibrant.
Yeah, they are so pretty.
So how long have you been doing this, Tracy?
We're about, well, let's see, everything started in March, so I got set up with the company in March. I decided that I was
This
gonna become a consultant in March. And we were gonna do, so normally what they do is they'll go to shows, do like fairs and health and
I've seen them
expos.
at the fairs, the
Yeah.
county fairs and stuff like that.
And that's because you can't they don't sell this in the store. It's not like you can go, like with All Clouds, you can go to the mall and you can buy it. And the reason not is because they want to make sure people understand how to use the cookware properly. I mean, there's a benefit behind it. I mean, you're spending a lot of money for good cookware, but they want to teach you that you're, go ahead, you're fine. There's a proper way of cooking with it where you don't want to, you want to make sure you're cooking with no oils and greases and waters, so. Look at how pretty that is.
Really
Look at
nice.
the color.
I know,
Isn't that
that's
beautiful?
beautiful, yeah,
Yeah.
wow. That makes it appetizing just by
Oh
itself.
gosh, I know. But you never see your veggies look like that when they come out normally. It's just, it's awful.
Hello?
Oh,
Roseanne,
Yes,
hi, this is Julia from Clay's office. How are you?
Fine, just fine, thank you.
it's just cute. No, you're fine.
That looks really beautiful.
I'm gonna let you guys have a sample.
This is going to Costa Rica.
That way you can sample some of these,
Okay.
and see how good they taste.
Oh, I can't
Gosh.
wait.
Oh.
I love vegetables.
Yes,
More
you need to
vegetables
round
now
the
than we
number.
ever. I mean,
Yes.
I love vegetables,
Mhm.
but
No?
now that we're cooking them like this,
Oh, okay.
No, what size pot is that?
this is the 1 quart. Look at all the vegetables I made.
Wow.
That's what I mean. This 1 quart, that's a lot of vegetables. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
it
Ray and I
does.
can't even finish all
But
that.
if you want me to check on that,
You do. I have them for lunch, or he has them the
Yes,
next
yeah,
day.
I would love that.
Yeah. So that's
Now,
what I
could
do.
you do the same thing as this smaller thing, or would you?
On here?
Yeah, I mean, if you cook the same
oh,
amount.
okay,
in
and I think I come in
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow
you
morning
could,
at 10
yeah.
o'clock.
They always say, I mean, fill it up as much as you want, but like that, I just put the 1 chicken, 1 whole chicken in
Yeah,
there.
but what I mean is, if I wasn't gonna get a whole set,
Yeah,
or something like that,
Yes.
would you be able to do
Okay.
the same thing with your vegetables, but not have as much, I mean, it would still have the
Yes.
same benefit?
yeah, you would, yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna do like I would do like the all-in-one pan like this one here.
Mhm.
Because this one, you can do everything in. You can cook your veggies in here, you can do the eggs in here, you can make a lasagna in here.
Great,
I mean,
thank
you
you
can
so much.
layer it,
Appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
put the lid on it, put it on your stove, and makes a lasagna.
Yeah.
All right.
I've done it, it's
Bye-bye.
good, really good.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't slide all over the place?
No, it's amazing, and it's one of our recipes in the cookbook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is one
That's
of
really
those,
cool, look
yeah.
at these vegetables.
Oh, beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous? Let me
Yes.
bring this over here, I'm gonna let you ladies try
Now
these.
that looks really good.
Doesn't
It
it?
does look good. She was just saying you can actually make a lasagna and
Yeah.
layer it and it won't.
On your stove top.
Oh,
I'll get you another one.
Okay.
Rudy's like, hey, food!
Oh, eat that.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm
That
like-
one's for you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Let me grab one for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I didn't grab that one.
No, you're fine,
Okay.
you're fine.
So, but you can make a lasagna in that pan and you can layer it and it won't spread all over.
No, and you can do it with the noodles hard or soft.
Hard or soft.
Yeah, either way.
No kidding, oh my goodness, okay. I have to try these
Oh, yeah, definitely.
things, I mean, gosh. that
Hopefully I cooked them long enough,
looks
sometimes
like a night to be dinner.
it is.
Oh, that's
Aren't they beautiful
Yeah.
colors though?
Yeah, really.
Take as much as you want.
Yeah.
Were you able to get good service, okay, on your phone? Cause sometimes it's hit and miss
Oh,
in here.
yes,
Okay.
with, it was
Tried
here local
Yeah.
barely, so.
That
Okay.
was great.
All right, let me know what you think. I think they come out just beautiful. Let's see, did they get cooked good enough?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Oops. This is my water, huh?
Let's see.
The flavors.
Isn't the flavor good?
Mhm.
Perfect. I don't like my vegetables soggy,
Mhm.
I don't either.
so I like them a little bit like done, but not too done, you know? And I find doing it this way too, you can do, and if you like them a little softer, leave them on a little bit longer,
Mhm.
you know? Instead of 10 minutes, maybe 12 or 15 minutes, and they're gonna be a little softer. So,
And it's also the size of them too.
exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
But the nice thing is you're getting all your vitamins and nutrients this way. You're not losing anything, you know, you're not boiling them away, throwing them down the drain,
Mhm.
anything like that, so.
Yeah, this is very good.
Isn't it good? Yeah, let's see how that chicken. Yeah, that chicken's gonna be delicious. You can already see the chicken coming off the bone. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Smells good.
That's gonna be so good. All right. Yeah, right there. Looks like it's gotten down the wrong pipe. You guys want, when you're done with your veggies, you want a brochure? We can go through a couple of little things, okay? We'll go through a couple. So I was talking to our corporate office, Dave, this morning. We always have our little weekly meeting, and he was giving us some really good deals right now, you know, with everything going on.
Mhm.
Between the coronavirus and then all these silly people doing all this
Oh,
stupid
so
protesting, it's
awful.
just
Terrible.
ridiculous, yeah.
And I guess we've been having it here, you know.
In Sacramento, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Local.
Uh-oh.
El Dorado Hills.
El Dorado Hills, yeah, yeah. I heard that, my stepson said yesterday, he got home, he said that, Zocalo's in downtown Sacramento, that Mexican restaurant,
Oh, yeah.
they vandalized it.
Oh, no.
And so Zocalo's ended up closing all their Zocalos, all their locations right now, because they're just so frustrated with, they just came back. They just got reopened with the coronavirus, and now
I know,
they're,
it's so awful,
cleaning
and
up.
that's what I was saying about all these places, we were
Yeah.
talking about it coming over here, it's just terrible.
It
Because
is.
these people have been hit so hard, and then now they're,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, they're good.
Is it good?
Mhm.
Good. I'm gonna give these to you, ladies, and then we'll go through some, there's no pricing on here, because I'm gonna go through the special price that
Okay.
Dave is allowing us to do right now, so I wanna go
Okay.
through that instead of, here, I'll let you, I'll put that there until you're finished. How's your daughter-in-law doing?
She's doing better.
Is she?
Yeah, she's, you know, the poor thing, she had to go to the doctors yesterday because, she's healing really, really well, but she
Mhm.
got so backed up from all the
Mm.
drugs.
Oh,
What
wow.
happened here anyway?
She got burned.
I know, but you said she was backed up.
Yeah, she was backed up, so
Oh,
she got straightened out finally,
Oh,
but she's very distended. She looks like she's 6 months pregnant.
oh,
And so, she thought something else was wrong, so she went to see the doctor, and, she saw two yesterday, because she was supposed to have, you know, the same surgery I had.
yeah.
She was supposed to have that on the 5th,
Mm.
but, so she went to the doctor's yesterday, and he said she's just inflamed,
Hmm.
you know, and that
Yeah.
she's got, she's all swollen from all the irritation and the stuff that they had
Yeah.
to take, she had to take to get rid of it, you know?
Thing.
So, but other than that, she's doing great.
Is she doing good?
Yeah, she's doing really well, and
Okay.
she's healing very well.
Okay.
And she's not on pain meds, she's just taking the Tylenol.
Oh, that's good.
So she's
That's
doing
really
great,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
But I just feel so sorry for
Oh my
her.
gosh.
But she is up and moving around, and, you know, she said it's
Yeah.
just a lot different.
Is he begging? Rudy.
He's just,
Mhm.
he said, man, if I stare at you long enough, maybe, just
Oh,
maybe.
goodness.
No, I don't think I'm supposed to feed you.
He says, I'm old.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm old. Let's see. He'll eat a carrot. I don't mind giving. Rudy, come here. Come here. You want a carrot?
Oh, okay.
You want a carrot? Let's see how picky we'll be. Let's see.
Mm.
He'll go to the carpet, he'll drop it for a minute, and then he'll think about it.
Yeah,
But it's like, it's a good carrot.
yeah, there you go.
All right, so let's go through a couple things, and then, like I said, you can do individual by themselves. We can do sets, so I'm gonna go through a couple of the sets with you, and then if you guys are looking at doing individuals, we'll go through the individuals too. I'll just grab my iPad and we'll do that, okay? So the combo, I just wanna go through these with you. So the combo set is the first one up here, and that's this griddle,
Mhm.
and this is what I did the egg in.
Okay.
Okay, that's the one I showed you the egg. That's our breakfast combo. So
Mhm.
you can do grilled cheese on these. You can do pancakes. This is the one I did with Emma when I did the
Oh, yeah.
Mickey Mouse pancake. But you can do grilled cheese with no butter. So you can do put your bread on there with the cheese, no butter. So,
Wow.
and makes the grilled cheese just like you would a regular grilled cheese.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yes. So that's your first one. The combo, those two, if you got those two together,